Hey there, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unlocking a really clear, completely science-backed nutritional blueprint, and it's specifically designed to help you rebuild leg strength and maintain your independence well into your 60s, 70s, and even your 80s. You know, if you've been feeling your legs get just a little bit heavier lately, or maybe you're noticing you need an extra push to get up out of your favorite chair, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to map out precisely what your body needs to actually reverse age-related muscle loss. It's totally possible, and we're going to show you how.
All right, let's get right into it. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll uncover the hidden leg strength crisis, understand exactly why aging muscles resist growth, unlock the incredible power of food synergy, map out a step-by-step weekly meal plan, and finish things off with the movement multiplier.
Section 1. The hidden leg strength crisis. So we constantly hear doctors talk about blood pressure and cholesterol, right? But the latest research shows that leg strength is actually one of the absolute greatest predictors of your longevity and your independence. I mean, it literally dictates whether you walk confidently or if you're going to eventually need assistance. Yet, crazily enough, it's almost never routinely checked at a standard doctor's appointment. So I want to challenge you with a quick test right off the bat. It's called the 30-second chair stand test. Can you sit in a standard dining room chair, cross your arms over your chest, and stand all the way up and sit back down as many times as possible in just half a minute? Studies actually show that for adults over 65, completing fewer than 12 to 14 reps is a major clinical red flag. Like, it's a massive indicator of an imminent risk of falling.
Now, take a look at these three things. Pushing off chairs with your hands, pulling yourself up stair railings, and shuffling or dragging your feet. I want to compassionately emphasize here that these behaviors, they are not just normal parts of quote-unquote getting older. No way. They are actually biological alarms. They're basically flashing red lights signaling that your fast-twitch muscle fibers, you know, those explosive muscles in your thighs that quickly catch you when you stumble, they are actively fading away.
Section 2. Why aging muscles resist growth. Look, if you've been eating what you thought was a really healthy diet all this time, but you still feel your legs getting weaker, your frustration is entirely valid. It's not your fault. It's due to a clinical condition called sarcopenia. The word actually comes from Greek roots meaning poverty of flesh, which sounds intense, but it's a very real age-related decline. Starting in our 30s, we begin to lose muscles super slowly. But once we hit age 60, this decline rapidly accelerates to like 10 to 15% per decade. And sarcopenia silently steals up to 50% of your muscle mass by age 80 if it goes unchecked. And the worst part, it ruthlessly targets those fast twitch fibers in your legs that keep you upright and balanced.
So the core biological hurdle we're dealing with here is called anabolic resistance. Think of the muscle-building machinery inside your cells as a master switch, a switch called mTOR. When you were 20, a tiny little bit of protein would easily flip that switch right on. But as we age, that switch gets kind of stiff and rusty. Your muscles literally become deaf to normal everyday protein signals. To get things working again, it now requires a massive concentrated dose of protein to finally flip that mTOR switch and tell your body, hey, start building muscle again.
For decades, the mainstream nutritional advice was to just graze, right? Have a little protein at breakfast with some toast, maybe some light soup at lunch, a tiny piece of chicken for dinner. But because of this anabolic resistance we just talked about, spreading out small amounts of protein means that mTOR switch is never actually flipped. Your muscles just completely ignore the signal. It leaves your body's muscle-building switch permanently stuck in the off position.
Which brings us to this absolutely critical number right here. 30 grams. This is the bare minimum amount of high-quality protein you need to consume in a single sitting to finally break through that anabolic resistance. Nibbling on 10 grams here and there, it's just not going to work anymore. You need a highly concentrated 30-gram dose to flip that switch and command your legs to rebuild.
Section 3. The power of food synergy.
Okay, so hitting your protein goals is huge, but it's really only half the battle. We also need food synergy. This means intentionally pairing specific foods together to dramatically multiply how well they're absorbed and how much impact they have inside an aging body. Let's look at our very first powerful pairing. As we get older, chronic low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammaging, really slows down muscle repair. Now, tart cherries are packed with these amazing compounds called anthocyanins that act literally like a fire extinguisher for that inflammation. But the real magic? That happens when you pair them with vitamin C, like a small glass of orange juice. That vitamin C boosts the absorption of those muscle-recovering cherry compounds by up to 30%. It's a real game changer.
Synergy number 2 pairs beets with folate-rich foods, something like spinach.
So with age, the mitochondria, the little power plants in our leg muscles, they lose their efficiency. Beets contain these things called dietary nitrates, and the folate found in spinach helps convert those nitrates directly into nitric oxide. Basically, what this does is upgrade your blood vessels from a narrow little garden hose to a massive industrial pipe. It floods your leg muscles with fresh oxygen and can actually boost your walking endurance by an incredible 24%.
All right, for our third synergy, it's time to bust a really old myth. You were probably told for years to avoid egg yolks, right? But the yolk actually contains leucine, which is the ultimate ignition key for that mTOR muscle building switch we talked about. By pairing whole eggs with omega-3s from fatty fish, like salmon, you create the perfect storm. The omega-3s actively work to lower your anabolic resistance. They act kind of like a hearing aid, helping your aging muscles finally hear that egg's protein signal loud and clear. Moving on to Synergy 4, which targets the gut muscle axis. You know, you can eat all the protein in the world, but if your gut microbiome is depleted, you just aren't going to absorb it. Kefir is this fantastic fermented dairy drink that is absolutely packed with diverse probiotics. When you pair that kefir with prebiotic fibers, like the ones found in asparagus or onions, you perfectly feed those good bacteria. And studies actually show this specific combination can increase your body's efficiency at turning protein into actual muscle by 23%. That is massive.
And finally, Synergy 5. This one reveals the awesome secret of the nighttime anabolic window. Eating full-fat Greek yogurt about 30 minutes before you go to bed gives you a slow-digesting protein called casein, and that steadily feeds your muscles all night long. Pairing that yogurt with a small handful of walnuts provides magnesium, which deepens your sleep and allows for maximum growth hormone release. So you are literally building stronger legs while you are fast asleep. How cool is that?
Section 4. Step-by-step weekly meal plan.
Okay, so let's synthesize all this advanced biology and food synergy into a super simple, step-by-step playbook you can actually use. Let's map out your daily protocol. First up, in the morning, you want to start with your kefir and tart cherry juice combo. If you're planning to go for a walk, try having some beet juice a few hours beforehand. Then, for your main anchor meals during the day, you absolutely must hit that 30-gram protein threshold. Rely on foods like beef, chicken, or whole eggs, and try rotating in some fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week. Finally, your nighttime protocol is just that Greek yogurt and walnuts half an hour before you hit the pillow.
Just to make sure we're totally clear, let's summarize those core dietary steps. Step 1, anchor 2 of your daily meals with at least 30 grams of protein to guarantee you cross that leucine threshold and flip the mTOR switch. Step 2, get your kefir and tart cherry juice in daily to crush inflammation and fix up that gut muscle access. Step 3, make sure whole eggs and fatty fish, like salmon, make a weekly appearance on your plate. And Step 4, always end your day with that Greek yogurt pairing. I promise you, consistency with these specific doses is exactly what reverses that muscle poverty. Section 5, the movement multiplier.
So nutrition is the foundation. It's absolutely crucial, but you still need to give your body an active physical signal to rebuild those fast-twitch muscle fibers. So let's add in a completely free 5-minute daily routine. Just find a sturdy dining chair, sit down, cross your arms over your chest so you can't cheat and use your hands, right? And stand all the way up using only the power of your legs. Then slowly sit back down. Try to repeat this 10 times in a row, twice a day. This highly targeted movement directly engages the exact fast twitch leg and glute muscles required to catch you when you stumble. Now, let's talk timeline, because setting realistic expectations is key to sticking with this. In weeks 1 and 2, your physical muscles won't actually get noticeably larger yet, but your nervous system coordination improves dramatically, and that heavy, sluggish feeling in your legs will start to lift. Between weeks 3 and 6, the actual structural muscle tissue finally begins to rebuild itself. And by month 4 through 6, that's when your walking speed, your balance, and your overall independence measurably, visibly transform. I absolutely love this quote. The difference between an older adult who needs help rising from a chair and one who walks independently is rarely about age alone. It is about what you ate before bed last night. It just captures the truth perfectly, doesn't it? Physical decline is not inevitable. By crossing that 30-gram protein threshold and utilizing the food synergies we talked about, you are taking absolute control of your own biological machinery. Well, we've covered a lot today. We looked at the hidden leg strength crisis, the vital protein threshold, those amazing specific food synergies, and the daily chair stand routine. The science is completely clear, the step-by-step blueprint is right here in front of you, and honestly, it all starts with your very next meal. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought to ponder. What will you eat tonight to start rebuilding the foundation of your independence?
Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, here's to strong, healthy legs.